This conference will now be recorded.
Sorry.
I know it's all good. I was diagnosed about 18 months ago. Officially, I had before that I had issues with my eyes, and that's what led me to finding out, that I had MS. And neurologist thinks I've had it for my symptoms started like 20 years ago, and I had no idea what was going on. There's a whole mind fuck with all of that because I don't know what other people feel like. I don't know how other people feel. They don't know how I feel. I don't know what getting old is supposed to feel like, as opposed to what all of this is. And then, yeah, there's just still wrapping my head around everything, and that's why I wanted to jump into here and see, other people's experiences and hear from others. And because I'm still, learning everything. The medical side, the analytical side, I can handle that. That's textbook stuff, easy. But like, it's the whole getting around headwise, and also, the social aspects. I got 3 kids. When my nerves get shot, I fly, and I have for years. It's probably affected them their entire fucking lives. And I trying to learn how to manage that better, and that's not easy. And other things like that. No, I'm still in early stages of getting the groundwork of, where everything's at. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
We'll go around to do introductions, and then we do introductions. Just let me know if you need a time tonight to talk, so we can make sure we get to you. I'll go ahead and start out. My name's Kim. I live in Des Moines, Iowa. Currently on Ocrevus, relapsing remitting, diagnosed in 2012. I'll kick it over to Alyssa. Welcome, and introduce yourself and let us know if you need time tonight.
My name is Alyssa, and I was diagnosed with relapsing remitting multiple sclerosis in 2000. Um, I'm currently on Mavenclad, which is a problem possibly. Um, and yeah, I guess I could use some time. Oh, and I live in Southern California.
Okay. Thank you, Alyssa. Let's head over to Lena. Welcome. Introduce yourself and let us know if you need time tonight.
Okay, I'm Lena. I'm in Encino, and I have one son, and I have RRMS. It's 1998, and I'm on Ocrevus.
Okay. Did you need time tonight, Lena?
No, I'm good. No.
Okay. Thank you. John, welcome. Introduce yourself and let us know if you need time tonight.
Hi, I'm John. I'm from mid-Michigan. I have relapsing remitting MS. I diagnosed in 2016, and I'm on Zeposia right now. And Nate, I hear you, dude, making it look back wow, how has this affected my past couple years of my life? So, yeah, man, I've had that experience too. So, I'm sure we'll all have some good advice, and you'll be very heard on that regard. So, whoever's next.
Did you need time tonight, John?
2 shakes, yeah, just real quick.
Okay. Okay. And then also, I just want to remind everybody, we also have a chat box that you can use to chat to the whole group or individual if you wanted to utilize that as well. We will go on next to Andrea. Welcome. Introduce yourself and let us know if you need time tonight.
Hi, my name is Andrea. I live on the North Carolina Outer Banks. I was diagnosed in 2012. I'm on Ocrevus, possibly unrelated to MS. I've got hives, not hives. I've got eczema from scalp to soles of my feet. So I'm currently on a oral steroid taper, and I haven't slept in days. So I am not feeling great tonight. So I am here. If I really have to chime in, I will, but I may likely kind of turn my camera off and mute myself. But I'm here listening to you.
Okay. Well, if you have to drop off whenever you need to, if you're too tired, that's okay. And everyone else too, especially if you're new. If you have to leave early because we're all on different time zones, don't feel bad about it. So just so y'all know. All right, we're gonna hop over to Nate. Go ahead and introduce yourself, where you're from, everything, and then because Colleen and Carmen came on a little bit later, and then we'll give you a little bit of time, and then we'll head over to the next person. Okay.
I'm Nate. I currently live in the high desert area of Southern California, but I'm originally from Pittsburgh. Moved out here in 2005. I'm on to Senso ODT. Still, like I said, still getting a grasp of everything. Yeah, but they say treatment seems to be going fine so far. So yeah, RRMS, by the way. Um,
Okay.
yeah, still learning how to introduce myself here. So
It's okay. We don't do anything perfectly here. It's fine.
all right.
All right, we'll head over
Not with
to.
that attitude.
Well, this is your first night, Nate, but I have a lot of problems with cognition, so I always give everyone a hard time. Like, why is the person that has the most problem with cognition leading the group? So it's just,
I'm starting to struggle more and more with that.
it keeps us all humble. So see me mess up. So okay, next we're going to Jennifer, aka Big Red. Great to see you. Been a while. Go ahead and introduce yourself and let us know if you need time tonight.
Hi,
I'm Jennifer, and I have relapse remitting. I was diagnosed in 2019. I live in Indiana between Ohio and Illinois. You know I got to do that, John. And I'm not on anything as of right now. And yeah, I'll share.
Okay, great. Thank you. And then we'll go on to Colleen. Are you new here? Have you been here
Yes,
before?
I have not been
Okay.
here before. I've been getting the
Okay.
emails, and then I finally could make it today.
Okay. Well, welcome. Introduce
Yeah.
yourself, and then we'll give you time along with Nate since you two are brand new. Because if you have any questions or concerns, or it's kind of nice to be able to bounce things off a bunch of other people that have MS. So go ahead, introduce yourself, and
Yeah. I'm Colleen. I'm in Los Angeles. I was diagnosed January 2024. I'm on Zeposia, and I think that is that everything.
that sounds good. That sounds good. All right, we are going to go next to
What about
Carmen.
Corey? Wait, what
Well,
about Corey? Don't forget about him.
did I not do Corey? We haven't
No,
gotten to
you told
everybody
me.
yet.
Okay.
I haven't gotten to everybody.
Okay.
Okay, so let me go to Carmen, and then we'll go back up to Corey. So Carmen,
Hi,
welcome.
everyone. Hi, sorry I was a few minutes late. I'm Carmen from Canada. I'm in Kelowna, British Columbia on the west coast, inland, not really on the coast. Oh. You guys,
Did she drop off?
it's cutting. Yeah, this was cutting out. Sorry. Have you got me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
I was diagnosed in 2014, and I was on Ocrevus until a year and a half ago when I joined another clinical trial, which has just ended abruptly right before Christmas. So, yeah, I would like a few minutes.
Okay, great. Then we'll go up to Corey. Welcome. You're also on mute, Corey, by the way. Introduce yourself and let us know if you need time tonight.
Hey, my name's Corey. I got diagnosed in 2021. I'm currently on Ocrevus. I live in Indiana. Yeah, I'll use a little bit of time tonight.
Okay, thank you. And lots of smiling. At least we have someone that has phoned in. Did you want to introduce yourself, please? I think they might be muted.
While Kim is trying to figure that out, I want to let new people, if you're using your PC, there is an option for closed captioning in the bottom right corner of the screen. and it helps me out for tracking stuff.
Thanks for saying that, John. I appreciate it. Okay, caller, the person that's calling on the phone hasn't talked, so we're going to go ahead and continue. And if they figure out their sound, then they can jump in. Okay, let's start out with Colleen, since you're brand new. Is it Colleen or Colleen? Because everyone pronounces it differently.
Colleen would be
Call.
great.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Colleen. Okay. Go ahead and jump off and let us know, like, what do you have any questions or anything you want to talk about or any burning questions?
I don't know. um, I I'm I'm okay. I think right now, questions wise, like regarding MS. I don't know. I wanted to check out another support group. I'm in one with the MS Society that meets like every third Thursday on Zoom. And I just wanted to just get out there more. It's a very small group of just meeting more people with MS and for when questions come up and support.
How did
It's
you find out about us, Colleen?
Oh, how did I? There's just at one point I just wanted as many resources as I could find, and I probably like Google or something of just looking up places that had MS support groups, and I signed up for the emails, and I've been getting them for probably at least 6 months. Like I just keep like either I'd forget there was a meeting. Today I like set an alarm, like a timer to go off to remind me. Good thing I did, or else I wouldn't be here. But that's my MS brain for you. But
Well,
Same
welcome. We're
here.
glad you're here.
yeah,
Mine's on the calendar, and I'm one of the moderators.
yeah,
I
and
won't
I
tell
have
you how many times I get the 10-minute. Oh crap! I got to start a meeting in 10 minutes.
yeah, I have my digital calendar as well as a handwritten one. They'll just kind of double, like get it to stick in my brain, and it still doesn't. But
All
yeah,
right, cool. Well, if there's anything that does come up,
Colleen.
let us know or throw it in the chat or anything. And then I'm going to hit it on because we have a lot of people that want to say stuff tonight. So I'm going to
sure.
switch it over. Nate, did you have anything else you wanted to add before I go into another person?
I mean, hearing that there's a bunch of us here in the SoCal area, I might want to contrast and compare neurologists, and maybe
Yeah.
other resources in the area. Colleen, I was diagnosed, well, officially by a neurologist in August of 2024, but in February, I had an ophthalmologist that said he can't officially diagnose it, but that's what he thought it was, and they know what they're talking about. But either way, we're in a very, very similar situation. I was also curious as to what instrument you play because I see the sound baffles behind you, and then how this has affected your music as opposed to mine as well.
Cool.
You
So,
know?
I mean, I started suffering from symptoms. I guess it's so weird. It's called a flare. Like, I don't really consider it, especially when it's your first flare up or like you're like,
Yeah.
it doesn't make
Yeah.
any. But anyways, that was October 2022. So it took neurologists because they were like, we can't officially diagnose you because all your tests are coming back fine, like even the spinal tap. But then like, so I just kept getting MRIs every 6 months or so, and then I got another lesion, and it was like, yay, more symptoms, but also yay, you're diagnosed now, and can get treatment. But I see
Good
Dr.
news, bad news.
Chilingarian in Glendale,
Wait, what's
and
that name again?
Dr. Chilingarian.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's good. He's just I mostly see like his I don't think it's called like nurse practitioner, but you know, like the person
Yeah, it's
that
nurse
like
practitioner, I think.
okay, yeah. And like if there's anything like new or whatever, he talks it over with the doctor, but usually I'm stable so far ever since I started Zeposia. I haven't had any new lesions in almost 2 years. So um yeah, okay, yeah, I'll write that in the chat. What was I gonna sound. I am a voice actor. I'm out here doing acting and stuff, and so this is
Oh,
my little sound closet.
That's awesome.
But I am a musician. I play piano mainly and ukulele. And how it's affected that. I also sing. But the biggest thing was when I was like first in my first flare up, I lost almost all feeling in my left hand. And so playing left hand on the piano was just, I was just guessing the keys, honestly. It wasn't great. So, or
I
I would just play less in my left hand. But luckily I did a lot of physical therapy, and they give you a ton of steroids, and I got maybe half my feeling back in my hand. So I'm left-handed too. So
Oh man, I'm left-handed and it's all in my right. But the bad part is my hands don't talk as well together. So I'm no longer Victor Wooten playing the bass. I'm guy at the store picking up a bass, trying to play Smoke on the Water. Good old 2-3-5.
Yeah.
Just playing the
I know
old
you're
song.
legit since you dropped Victor Wooten, man.
Yeah.
I play bass too.
Like I was never close to that, but like Nate, I can tell you're a musician. Yeah, I can.
I met him once at NAMM. Cool dude. Shook his
Oh.
hand and I shook because it's Vic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also
Anyway,
had like
sorry.
a huge depression after all that happened, and I just didn't want to play my music anymore. It just didn't want to. So that on top of rebuilding everything has taken a lot more time. But I'm trying to be gentle with that.
My issue is muscle spasms. I twitch,
Hmm.
and the heat of the lights as well as anything. But if I fall off time, especially as a bass player, like it shatters my soul, and I just can't. Like I just can't do it. Like it's just, ugh. And the fact that and the other thing is I'll play my guitar, but my fingers will start to switch. Like because I got these massive hands, so they're always kind of a struggle. Even the classical guitars. And I've been struggling with that a lot lately, and that's heartbreaking as well. But I can't do it professionally anymore. That's for sure.
I have a cooling vest. It's changed my life. I just saw that on the chat. Because heat's my number one enemy.
So I got the heat issue, but with the spasms, the cold can affect those really bad too. So I got like it on both ends.
Yeah, the cold too.
Yeah.
Like my fingers can't move as well, for sure. My feet just never warm up when they're cold. Like it just doesn't happen. I have on like 2 pairs of wool socks and they're freezing.
That was my first
had
time.
my feet in a hot bath, and it feels like they're frostbitten.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, I used to love the heat, and I've always hated the cold. And now that MS is affecting me, I feel like my temperature range is just going down and down. Like I can only handle now like a 10-degree range because the cold affects me bad and the heat affects me bad, both.
Yeah, I was doing physical therapy at one time. They were very conscientious of the heat in the aquatics area. And I had to keep telling like, look, man, I'm not gonna stop taking warm showers. So like I'm gonna deep heat in this pool.
That's the one thing I can't give up is hot showers.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Even if I'm exhausted afterwards.
Yeah.
What do you guys take for spasms? Like spasms.
I'm sorry?
What do you take for spasms?
So like I said, I'm still there. I have tizanidine. Buplactin didn't really do much of anything. I had to like triple up on it, and they were just like, yeah, maybe not that. But I do not crutch on it. I want to take it as little as possible. I want to take as little medication as I have to, you know? And some days, like for example, I've had it for maybe 8 months and I've taken exactly 4 of them, and I know they'll help more, but I feel if I can tough it out, I'll tough it out. But there have been times where I'm like, nope, gotta take that the magnesium glycinate with it, and stack it up, and it helps. It helps. And honestly, I've had really bad spasms since Halloween until right about this week. I've actually gotten like 6 to 8 hours of sleep. It's just like in the past couple of nights, and I mean, for years, anytime I got like more than 4, I'm like, oh my God, what a miracle. It was amazing.
Right.
I had no idea why I didn't sleep that much, but makes sense now. A lot of things make sense.
I don't get like 9 hours.
Oh, really?
Can't, yeah.
Yeah, I don't sleep much at all and haven't for, I mean, as long as I can remember at this point. And I'm guessing it's because of the spasms and they've woken me
Yeah,
up. And all kinds of
absolutely.
other things, like I said, the penny dropped on all kinds of other issues I'd experienced throughout just life. And I didn't know what getting old was supposed to feel like, you know. I smoked cigarettes for 20 years and then quit when I was 33 and picked up vaping. And then when I would be at work, I'd find myself, I had to work during the pandemic, got COVID 4 times, and 2 of those times I think really aggravated the MS, and I had no idea I had MS. But anyway, um, whenever I'd get aggravated, I'd want to go outside and hit the vape because I was like, my nerves are fried. I gotta settle my nerves. And I figured everybody knew what I was talking about. Here's one. I don't know if anybody, I'm really curious if this happens to anybody else. I'm focused on something. Like I'll be on a computer. Somebody comes up and says, "Hey, Nate," and pulls me out of it. It's like a static shock goes off in my head, like right here, like just pulls me out of that distraction. I have to. Is that just me, or
Yes.
you get it?
No. Yeah. So like I'll be in here just ultra focused on whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife Melissa will come in and she'll grab our tortoise out of her container. She'll like put shit on my desk, drop off. I have no idea she's even been there.
Hmm.
But then if she gets me out, yeah, it's like holy shit, because and that is my ADHD
Hmm.
mixing with MS. So
See,
I was just diagnosed with ADHD a year ago, so I'm still kind of learning how to work with that and MS because it's a confusing situation. But I know exactly what you see.
but
Yeah,
yeah, it's almost painful. That's why I want to say
yeah.
like a static shock, because it's not like a serious pain, but it's like like a zzz, and it goes off. I
Oh,
can point to exactly where it goes off.
I would get,
And
when I was first struggling, I'd call them little lightning bolts, but it was like the back of my head and my neck, and it would just be these like little like ugh, like but painful shocks. Like I felt like someone was
okay.
stabbing me. But
Yes, I've
yeah.
had those, and I would be so wrong, but I'm gonna be confident, so I'll sound right that I know that people in here know about Laramite syndrome. Is that what it's called? Where you get the shocks in the back of
Yeah.
your neck?
yeah,
Yeah,
I
so that's an yeah.
know.
I've had those, and those suck ass.
I'm fortunate enough to have avoided those, but I also get cortisone shots back here, so that might have something to do with it
Yeah,
too,
Kim, that
for other
yeah,
reasons.
Laramite sign. Yeah,
Okay. Well, I'm gonna head down to the next person to make sure we reach everybody. So who wanted to talk tonight wants to go next?
I could go next and go quick.
Okay, Jen.
All right, cool. Had a neurologist appointment like 2 weeks ago. Things went well. We're not changing any medicine. We're doing fine. We're kind of at a stasis point where we can officially say that with Saposia, I've had no new lesions or exacerbations in 2.5 years. No, I got, wait, it's 2026 now. 6 years. So, I mean, that's really good news. So that feels very, very nice to know. I had a dentist appointment last week. And for those of you that are new and don't know, last summer I had to have a tooth removed. And while I was in there, we set me up from not going to a dentist for let's be honest, like 20 years or whatever. And so we went through a whole slew of like, okay, so we're gonna do these 3 fillings today. Then when you come back, blah blah blah. So we went back just for a cleaning, no new cavities. Look, Ma, no new cavities. And they even gave me a sticker that is an axolotl playing a djembe. So I mean, that's just a badass sticker, anyways. So I had those 2 meetings. Today I had an appointment with my primary care, and my A1C is 5.5. so that diabetes is nicely controlled without using any medication other than Ozempic. But it was stable before that. My weight has gone up a bit, but it was the holidays, man. So I'm gonna have it come back down because some of my Christmas shirts don't quite fit yet. And also, Nate and Colleen, when there's days when let me tell you this, I am the world's best air piano player, air drummer, guitarist, vocalist. I am so good at every instrument. Like so I also play like trumpet, trombone, so I can even like mimic out the orchestral instruments if I need to, you know. So that's what I do. But I do sit down
I'd
with
be
my bass
interested in
once in
seeing
a
the didgeridoo.
Oh, I have one. It's so good. For like lung capacity, right? But so those things are going well medically. I play Magic the Gathering, and the shop was over full on Sunday, like no standing or like sitting room. But one of the guys who is a good friend takes me to the back room, has people pick up tables while they're playing, and adjust everything back there for me to be able to go and play. And I was like, oh my God, dude, that you have no idea what it means to me. He said, you have no idea what it means to be able to play with you finally. You know, because we're always the guys that are like, hey, I'll play you next time, right? So I'm glad that I have that community going as well. You know, I think once winter is over, I'll be able to take the bus to the shop, so I don't have to worry about Melissa having to take me. Free that up with her. She's teaching on Monday, Wednesday again, and my usual guy is coming tomorrow, and we're just gonna put all the rocks that I got for Christmas on the shelf. I'm a geologist too, so yeah. And today is my grandpa's 97th birthday, so go Pa. Yeah,
Wow.
all four of my grandparents have lived past their 90s. Yeah,
It's amazing.
like I graduated college with 3 out of 4 of them alive.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That is so cool that they've been around that long. Wow.
it's nuts. Like I'll always say, like, hey Pa, you're around before Pluto was a planet, and you're alive when Pluto wasn't a planet anymore. And he'll
True.
laugh. He'll say, I guess that's right. So, you know. So that's all, friends.
All
Thank you.
right.
I have a quick question about the dentist. If you guys ever heard about this thing about the dentist and mercury fillings and root canals and how they affect MS, did you guys hear about that? Or do you know
No.
about that?
No, but I've had several root canals. These
Me
are
too.
all fake. You know, nobody's teeth are this straight naturally. Yeah, I don't know. But then again, I've I didn't know I had MS for a long time. But I'll tell you one thing: if you
Yeah.
experience an abscess over there, I do not wish that on anybody, no matter how
Okay.
evil they have done, because abscesses are no joke.
Yeah.
MS and tooth health, dental health go hand in hand because like we have a lady here that we've seen one of her teeth fall out during the meeting because MS just makes like take care of your teeth a lot more important, right, Kim? So like Lena, I absolutely I've heard about that, you know.
I thought it was because of the medication she was taking, because some medications can really affect your dental health too.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was because of she was in a flare.
No, I think it
I
was because
apologize,
I think it
friends.
was some of the medications that she had been on affected, because some medications can be really bad on your teeth. But yeah, if you have issues with your teeth that can go directly in the bloodstream, I highly recommend getting an electric toothbrush if you haven't, because those things are amazing and it ups your game, and go see your dentist twice a year and get clean. And then like with dental, you either pay now or you pay later. When you pay later, it's way more
Yeah.
painful and way more
Yeah.
expensive.
Oh
So,
yeah, so I bought myself an electric toothbrush in the parking lot on the way home from the dentist office. So yeah.
okay.
All right, Lena.
Ooh. Did you want to finish what you were talking about with the fillings, Lena?
No, I'm just curious if you guys have heard about it. That's all. Because I went to my dentist and she did a X-ray of my root canals. I have like 4 or 5 of them, and she said they're fine, they're good. Because my doctor said just get them checked out, just make sure there's no infection. And I'm like, okay. So I went and saw her, and she said there's no infection. And so I was just curious if you guys have done that with the root canals. No.
I
I
think
like
my
this. I've had
dentist.
several root canals.
I think my dentist
So,
does X-rays on me once a year. They do a amount, so I don't have any root canals, but
Oh,
knock
you
on
don't.
wood, knock
right.
on wood.
And maybe they were just wanting to make sure that there was no infection, because infections of any sort can definitely affect your MS. Any type of an
Yeah.
infection,
That's right.
A
whether it's
UTI.
in your mouth or a
Yeah.
UTI or a cold or COVID or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a UTI earlier this year, and I was hospitalized overnight because of it. Um,
Right.
Wow.
Not
and
as
Yeah,
common
that
for
was
men
last
as
year.
women. Yeah,
yeah,
that's wow.
Yeah.
and
I've had a 5-day hospital stay because of it before. It's no fun.
Yeah, I mean, you guys remember I was in the hospital for a week in March. And they found
Right.
that kidney stone. And honestly,
ooh,
I do. Oh, Nate, it was 12 millimeters, buddy. And since I'm a geologist, said I'm saving some of that stone, right? Like all the nursing staff, I'm getting some of that. And the doctor's like, no one's ever said that before, but I saved you some because it's a stone that I, a geologist, made all by my own. But yeah,
I'm super prone to UTIs, and I'm going to post a link to these cranberry tablets that I take every night, and it has drastically decreased how many
are
I've
they
gotten by
what?
years.
What are they
Yeah.
called?
I'm going to
Good
look them
for the
up right
chat.
now. I want to double check I get the right one.
Yeah, well,
Are
make
they
sure.
What I
D-Manos?
D-Manos is what
D-Manos.
I use. But cranberry is kind of in the similar category too. But yeah, ever
I
since I
take
used
both. I
D-Manos,
take
I
both.
haven't had any UTIs.
I take both cranberry and D-Manos, and I take Hiprex. And I still got a UTI, but I also just had surgery and wasn't able to really walk to the bathroom because of the surgery I had. Oh yeah, I had a lumpectomy and a reduction of my breasts. So
Did you want to go next?
me,
Yeah, you said you have
I
something.
guess I might as well. I guess I might as well.
Yeah.
I I I just wanted to bring up the fact that my medication, my Mavenclad, is not covered with any of the Medicare pharmacies. So I don't know what's going to happen. I may end up having to change to taking the 9th medication.
Can't you get
If
it
I
free
can't,
through a patient foundation program?
I don't know. I need to do research.
Yeah, you need to research. So because you can't do the patient assistance program because you have Medicare, they can give you the drug, but they have to give it to you absolutely for free. So you have to sign up for that through Mavenclad and go through the hoops for that. So that's what I
I'm
would
going to go through
recommend
it
you to
now.
start. Yeah, I would contact your doctor and Mavenclad and tell them that and see if you can get into that, because then they literally have to send the drug directly from them to you. or wherever you're.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. My doctor's nurse practitioner said that because I had started the medication, basically, they need to talk to my new insurance and have, get an exception since I'm already on the medication. So
You
I
can
might get
try.
it. Yeah. I mean, it's a process, of course. I have until April.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
would get
time to
on
do
it
the
right
work.
away because it's not
Yeah.
quick.
No. I'm done.
Okay. Who would like to go next? Corey, Big Red, Carmen. Don't be shy.
I'll go next. I thought I have this meeting in my calendar, but I'm always like, I have to stay busy because I not only a past addict, but I'm also a workaholic. So,
Right.
so definitely struggling. Last week, my husband, he hit a huge rock bottom, and he went to adult psych and then rehab. So he's in rehab, thankfully. He was able to get on Medicaid because we can't afford it because it's so expensive. But so it was really nice to come on here and see all you guys because
Yeah.
it's got to get better. It's got to get better. Um, the the good news, my son, he is a movie buff. Like that is he's 22 years old. He's a giant redhead and he's a beautiful soul. And he was so happy he got a job at the movie theaters. I'm dying. And so he came home. I said, because I told him, I said, you need to go in the interview and just kind of start saying like movie quotes and stuff, like you're going on an adventure, like that. So he got the job, and I'm really excited for him. It makes my heart happy. So that's the good things. Made it through the holidays. Whew. Let's see. Having definitely a lot more MS hugs that I care to have. I love hugs, warm hugs, but not this hug. It's awful. So, let's see. I started out when you guys were talking about the shock waves. I used to cough and then have shock waves down all the way through my arm. That was nuts. It didn't hurt. It was just a headache. It drove me nuts. Let's see. It's just been, hard. So I'm just glad I'm here, and I miss you all. So I don't think I have anything else to say.
We're glad you're here, Jennifer.
I missed the 45 and under group. I have to run a PTSD group because I'm a social worker and for domestic violence and sexual assault. So I run a group that time, and I'm just like, oh, I'm missing it, but that's okay.
Well, if
miss
you
you.
ever have time, you're more than welcome to come and join.
We won't say I'm 46.
We love all those hearts there, Miss Red.
There's,
Love
there's
all
a
those hearts. I don't know.
there's
Is
a
that second one a red heart or an orange heart?
Orange.
Where's the red heart?
It's the first one next to my name, sweetie.
Oh, I so see a white one next to your name. It shows up as a white one next to your name. We missed you. I haven't seen you for so long. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I miss you all for real.
I'm so glad. And Nate, I'm glad you found the right group. You came into an advanced prostate cancer group. So, but I'm glad you found the right group. I was going to jump in and say, which group are you looking for? I'm very glad
No,
you
I
found
figured it out. It seemed pretty straightforward. And then I looked at the clock, like, oh, it's at 5:30 there. So waited, played some Fallout 4.
Okay, well, welcome to AnCan. Welcome to the group.
Thank you.
And I'm sure you'll enjoy it over time. Sorry, guys, I've been working. I have the other group, and then we're working on a poster for a big ASCO conference in San Francisco. I'm working on it with Dr. John, so then I had to do that. So welcome to all the newbies. Happy New Year. Hello, Miss Kim.
Can
Hello,
someone put in
Leila.
the chat when the under 45 group meets? So if anyone else is
It meets-
interested in
There's a
going.
separate group for people under 45?
Yes,
Yeah.
we have
Yes.
two groups. We have the general MS group, which is this one that meets twice a month, and then there's an under
And what
45
are
that meets
all
on
you
Thursday.
ladies doing here? You should all be in the under 45 group, right?
Well,
Oh,
technically,
Oh,
let us.
big heart there.
a sweet talker. We got a
Technically,
sweet
you can
talker.
go
I've
if
been
you're
in
over
sales my whole life.
45, but
Watch out.
My
Winning
diabetes
friends
just
and
spiked.
influencing people everywhere he goes.
That's so sweet.
The
Do
under
we have
45
your-
group is always the last Thursday of the month.
for the
Yeah.
fourth
I think
Thursday.
I think I put that one on
Yeah.
my calendar as well.
What time?
Yeah, there's another
Sometimes
one
there
this
are
Tuesday.
5 Thursdays.
Yeah. There's another one's on Tuesday, like the last Tuesday of the month. I think I scheduled I marked myself for that one too.
Yeah. And
And
then,
if you
and
want
so
to be
what
on the
happens sometimes
email,
is that second Tuesday is followed on the Thursday. The second group on a Tuesday is followed on the Thursday. If there
Okay.
are 5 days in a month, we don't have any meetings on that 5th day.
All right.
Week.
If I'm not confusing you.
No, that makes
Week.
all sense.
bit.
Week.
Gotcha.
A little bit. So if we hold our webinars, if we have any webinars for anything, we hold them on a 5th day of the month. So if it's a week where there are a month where there are 5 Thursdays,
Okay.
that 5th Thursday is an open Thursday, and that's when we have our webinars. So we're not necessarily the last Thursday in the month, because some months have 5 Thursdays.
Got it. Now I know what not to say.
Yeah. Because otherwise you'll be sending Nate to a 5th Thursday and he won't find a meeting. He won't find any sort
Yeah.
of meeting.
Yeah, I
Nate,
saw it online. It was pretty straightforward on the site that I found this one from. And like I said, I just marked it
Okay.
in my calendar so that I'll get the
Okay.
link
Well, we're
if I
doing
can make
something
it.
right.
Yeah.
Are
if you want to be
you?
on the mailing list for the under 45, send Rick a message with your email address
Yeah.
and say add me the under
Give
45.
me
You can get reminders of it. It's the second Thursday at 7:30 Eastern Central Time.
Nate, and I don't think anyone else is new. Maybe Colleen. I haven't seen Colleen before. I haven't started to pick on Colleen yet. So but if you're not on our mailing list, please put your email in the chat. You can either send it to everyone or you can send it just to me. This is a pretty friendly group, and we're very proud of the fact at AnCan that 45% of our people actually make friends with people outside the group, which is really amazing. So a lot of these people have connected outside of the group and they've made big time friends. Nate, I will put you, I'll sign you up for, you don't look old enough to have an AOL address.
I appreciate that. But
It's
I've
only
been
the
rocking that. there's a reason I still rock it, because I'm OG like that. I have a
Okay,
Yahoo one too.
I'm going to sign both of you up for Colleen. You look like you should be in the under 45 group too. So I'm going to sign you both up. And we also have some other really cool groups. So I'll let you go to our website and sign yourself up, add those to you. So we have an art class, we have a creative writing class, we have, which Miss Kim is a mainstay. Miss Kim loves the creative writing class. We have a monthly art class. We have other things. Nate, are you a vet?
No.
Okay.
No, I've never
So we have
studied
a bunch
any
of.
kind of medicine, especially that of animal medicine.
Say that again.
I'm kidding.
Oh, a
I'm
vet.
kidding.
Okay, got it.
I'm kidding. No, I'm not a veteran. No.
Okay. All right.
I see you.
Well, that's great. Now that I bust in and bust up your meeting, I'll shut up, and I'll go silent. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, Miss Kim. Back to
Does
you.
Corey or Carmen want to go next? Corey, you're on mute.
Yeah, I can go.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I went to go see that new neurologist, that guy that specializes in MS, and he put me on a couple more of that baclofen. It's loosened my legs up a little bit, but it really hasn't done anything extraordinary. I'm still dragging my left foot. I still have no balance. I gotta use my walker or I'll fall. Uh, I'm on a patch now that I gotta put behind my ear every 3 days,
Mm-hmm.
and it's supposed to help with my dizziness. I don't know if it is working. Sometimes I feel like it might be working, but I'm still a little dizzy, but maybe it's helping a little bit. Of course, I'm on that blood thinner, the Eliquis, because that blood clot that was in my leg back in September. Um, sounds like I'm going to be on that forever. I just got my, they just sent it over to my pharmacy. Well, it's $414 for the month because I have no insurance anymore. My insurance, I lost my insurance. So I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to pick that up.
Did you have to wait 2 years after you were approved from Social Security disability to get onto Medicare, correct?
No, I'm on I went and I did this whole thing through Maximus. Basically it's a $3,000 waiver. I can't that I can make I can't make or I can make $3,000 a month and still get Medicaid. Well, I got approved for it, but I'm on a waiting list. And the waiting list is almost a year out. So, yeah, and as soon as I come off that waiting list, then I reapply for the Medicaid, and then I'll be able to get Medicaid. But until then, I don't have no insurance. Well, I know I have an Ocrevus infusion coming up in April. Well, that's 200 some $1,000. So I have no idea what I'm going to do in that situation. And that's not counting all my blood pressure medicines and all that I'm going to have to get before that. So I'm not real sure what the hell I'm going to do.
Okay, I would recommend that what we were talking earlier with Alyssa with the Mavenclad, you do with the
With the,
Eliquis.
what's that?
You do the, remember what I was talking about? If you have like Medicare or certain things and you can't pay for the drug, they can't give you a
Yeah,
discount because you have government insurance. So
I
I would
don't have that
recommend,
insurance.
exactly. But I think that they could be able to help you some way to steer it. And I think Eliquis is through Pfizer.
Yeah, I think there's a thing that I can apply for through
That's what I
Eloquent.
would that's what I would work on.
Yeah,
And
I'm
I would
gonna have.
let your doctor know immediately that you can't afford it and see if they
Yeah,
have samples to bridge you until you can get the medication.
okay. Um, and then through all that, I'm getting remarried Saturday.
Oh, you're doing your
Congratulations.
was it the 25th?
Muzzle
What
top.
anniversary was it?
Yep, for our 25 years.
Yay!
Oh wow.
Muzzle top.
Yeah, I'm,
Congratulations,
I'm,
man.
I'm gonna have to go in with. I'm gonna have to walk with a walker, But I don't. I just took my daughter up to the tuck shop today in Fort Wayne and got my tux tried it on, wobbling, But we got it tried on, so I got my tux. I brought it home. Um, so Saturday we go renew our vows for our, because we've been together for 28 years, but we've been married for 25. So we get to do that together. And I'm hoping that I'm able to dance. That's what my
You get to
goal
make
is.
this work out after all.
I hope.
28 years.
I hope so.
So,
Probably.
so I have a
Awesome.
question for you, Corey. Does that mean you were living in sin for the first 3 years?
Oh, probably.
Oh, probably. Listen, I had my hand up because I'm taking it down. One thing I do think you should do, and Kim's going to know more about this, and some of the other people, and no, not Carmen, but maybe Jen, reach out to the Multiple Sclerosis Society, the National MS Society, or MS Foundation,
Yeah.
because they have programs to help you with the Ocrevus.
Okay.
They will have programs. Ladies, do you know, can any of you on here, do any of you have experience using one of the two big societies to help you with the drugs?
No, I have not.
You haven't? They
No, I mean I've used this society for other stuff, but not for the drugs.
okay.
The society in my area is non-existent. I mean, I looked on their site and they said the contact info for my area here, and it was like babygirlboo782@gmail.com was the contact email or something like that. And then I emailed it and heard nothing. So, but here I am now as a result.
Look, start with National MS Society. Do I have it right? I should know because they're our partner. They're our partner in the under 45. I think it's National MS Society. Start with them. If you don't get anywhere, we know some of the folks there because we do the under 45s with them. And I will, or I'll get Hannah involved because Hannah's worked with MSSS, and we can find the right people for you to talk to help you. The other thing is that Hannah has. Do you know Hannah Garrison? She's the lead moderator for the under 45. She occasionally comes into this group. She also teaches our art class. And she also works for us a little bit. And she's wonderful. and she's also an ambassador with Genentech for Ocrevus, and so
Okay.
she can reach out to help you. In fact, what I'll do, Corey, is I'll connect you. I'm writing it down. I'll connect you and Hannah, and I'll get out of the middle, and then
Okay.
you can write to her and ask her, and she should be able to help.
Okay.
Okay, I'm making a note, Corey.
Yeah, because that's going to be a big thing in April. You know, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Definitely. Okay, I'll connect you to Hannah, and I'll give the respective emails, and then you can exchange telephone numbers from the emails, and you can go from there.
Okay.
And we'll
Okay,
see
thank
if
you.
NMSSS can help you.
Thank you,
And
Rick.
anybody know anything about our MSF person? Is Jen Digman, but we don't have her here today. She knows what MS Foundation has. All right. Well, I tried. Okay.
Well, that's so anyway, Kim, that's my what I have to bitch about.
My question is, how long have you been taking the scopolamine patch and the baclofen? How long ago was that when you saw your neurologist?
What, the 5th or the December 5th?
Okay, so it's been over a month.
Yeah.
Okay. You might want to give your neurologist a call just to let them know that you really haven't seen a whole lot of difference and see if they wanted to change anything up or increase anything, or
Okay.
since it's been over a month and you're not really seeing a lot of benefit, maybe some.
Yeah, I just contacted him today and told him I had 6 days worth left, and that I'd need a new prescription on it.
Okay.
And then he sent me a new prescription in, and I checked it with my Eliquis, and that's $76
hmm
for 8 days worth.
8 days worth of what? Which medication?
Those patches.
Oh.
But like I said, I don't have insurance.
Well, how many patches are they giving you at a time? Because they last for 3 days.
I'm not going to tell you. It just says on my thing 8 days worth.
Because I would think for like a month's supply, they would give you like 10 of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I just seen where it said 8 days worth on my Kroger's thing, on the pharmacy thing.
I don't think that's a medication at the Mark Cuban website, but we can take a look.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know the name of the stuff.
Oh, I know. I'll look it up here. I know that's a generic. Obviously, the Eliquis is not.
Yeah.
The scopolamine patches are.
But yeah, like I
Yeah, they
said,
have it here.
I'm just screwed now because, like I said, now I don't have insurance,
What's
and
the name of the
now I'm waiting, to see what happens with this Medicaid, and I could be waiting a long time.
Are you talking Medicaid or Medicare, Corey?
Medicaid.
Medicaid. Have you?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Medicare because I'm only 46.
Yeah, but you have disability, so
That's correct.
there are people in. But then I know you're restricted. But there are people in this group right here who are on Medicare through disability.
Yeah. See, I don't know how to do that, Rick.
Okay.
They'll let you know. They will get a hold of you. Because so you must wait for 24, so 2 years, but it goes back to what your start date is. When was your start date when they considered you disabled?
July.
Of last year?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would be available for Medicare July of 27.
Okay.
Have you tried the marketplace?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Um, it's, it's Obamacare. It's the Affordable Care Act.
But
So
it
I
can't be.
lost my,
It,
uh,
it can't be any good then.
oh, it's amazing. It's the best insurance I've ever had, and it's affordable. Even with the 300% increase in the cost, it's still affordable for me this year. If it
Okay.
wasn't for that, I would be out. So, um, let me see if I can find the website.
I think if he gets a health navigator through his doctor or something, because I know Indiana has
Yeah,
several health navigators,
yeah,
they could help you get that connection to the insurance, Medicaid.
Okay.
absolutely agreed.
I got you.
Scopolamine patch is on the Cost Plus pharmacy, the Mark Cuban, but the quantity that they allow you to get is like 30 count, which would be like a 90-day supply for you. There's nothing smaller than that. So it's like $121 for like a 90-day supply of them. So
Oh,
if they're not working super amazing for you, I wouldn't know if I would jump in and buy a 90-day supply at once.
I got you. Like I said, I don't know if I don't. I still feel a little dizzy, but
Let Health Navigator help you. It's a lot. It's a lot to somebody, especially like us, because it gets so overwhelming. But if you
so.
ask for a Health Navigator to help you through it,
And what does Help Navigator do?
so what they do is connect you to the Medicaid or whatever, and knows all the laws because they have to, recertify every year or whatever, and
Okay.
will help you connect to an insurance. And Indiana has several of them.
Help Navigator.
Mm-hmm. Where are
Okay.
you from in Indiana?
I live in Huntington, Indiana.
Okay, I'm from Richmond.
Oh yeah, I'm just up here about 20 miles from Fort Wayne.
That's where my honey is. He's in Fort Wayne right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Fort Wayne's about 20 minutes from us.
Aw.
Cousin in Fort Wayne.
But yeah, Health Navigator, they help you. They will help you.
Okay. I just Google it.
I would ask your like family doctor, or think
Okay.
they should have a health navigator, or maybe your health department. They might have a health navigators available.
Okay.
I think they
I'll
have
check.
them through the MS Society too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll check into it tomorrow.
Because they're going to help that headache, honey.
Well, I don't really have a headache. I'm dizzy
No,
all
I
the
meant
time.
like the paperwork is headache.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Just trying to navigate everything is a headache.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you guys.
You're
Anything
welcome,
else,
Corey.
Corey?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Carmen, last but not least, would you like to go?
Yeah, sorry, just getting off of mute. Boy, it just makes my heart just aches for all of you guys. Like when we see the news and what's going on down there. And I don't want to start a big political thing, but my gosh, what you're all going through, I just send you strength and love because it's complicated, messy, and such unnecessary stress. I feel for you. So good luck, everybody. So update about me. I don't know. I don't even know where to start. I've had just a lot going on. Some of you might know my story about being on a randomized control trial. Um, on December 22nd, I got a call from my study nurse saying, stop taking the medication. The study's been canceled. Didn't meet its end goal. And I already knew that because I'm on different listservs for different articles, and I had read something like the day before basically saying that this BTK inhibitor had failed to meet its goal, which I already knew because I've had such significant progression over the last year and a half of being on it. So That was my Merry Christmas gift, December 22nd. Now you can end your medication. And I was on ocrelizumab, but because I'm over 55, I don't know if I'll even be allowed to go back onto it. So lots of different questions. I'm waiting to talk to my neurologist, and I don't know. It just strikes me as, if you leave a medication to go onto a study and then that study fails, you'd think ethically that they should be restoring you to wherever you were previously, but I just feel like I've been dropped by the whole study group. I actually had a call from one of the study nurses today, and she's still advocating for me, which is good. But in the meantime, dealing with a lot of progression, needing to change a lot of equipment. I finally got my better power chair upstairs because I live in a bi-level house, and I have this chair that was just a basic chair, like a shop rider. My legs were just killing me because it was just so tight and I couldn't tilt, I couldn't change position. So my legs were just numb and throbbing and swollen and purple, and it was awful. So at least I'm in a chair now that has a tilt function and has leg extension and all that kind of stuff. So, but in order to get that, I had to get my door widened to my bedroom because I just have two narrow doors that like are across the hall at the end of my hall, and it was too tight. So got my brother-in-law who's a contractor to fix that up. So Christmas, like this whole last month, has just been sort of chaotic. I also needed a new mattress because I have this really lovely Tempur-Pedic mattress, but it was way too soft, so I couldn't even, oh my God, I just like sink and fall off the edge, which I did once, and sat on the floor waiting an hour for ambulance to come and help me up. Like just lots of different crappy stuff going on. So anyway, got a new mattress, got my chair up. I don't know.
What do you think of your new mattress?
It's better. It's got a more solid transfer edge, but I probably should have got something even firmer because if I sit on there for any length of time, like it's a hybrid, so it's got a layer of foam on the top with pocket coils, but I feel the coils, like I can sort of feel them. I really have to get situated into place because I just basically like get in lay on my back and can't really move much. So I've got to like prop myself, and so it's
You're like
better.
the princess and the
Yeah.
pea.
I totally am. Oh my
Can you
God.
I
sit? Are you
I
under
totally
the
sold.
am.
are you under the window that you can take it back and go, this one
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
okay.
There's a 90-day, like you pay
Okay, good.
$90 and they'll exchange it.
So
But yeah.
so
Do
I
it.
sold mattresses for 6 years, and not only that, I was like top of the department for 6 years, and I've learned a lot, and I've had um, training seminars with the like people from CERTA and
Do
Sealy and everything.
tell.
So, oh yeah, any tips you want. So first off, it comes down to you and your personal liking, like and what you need. You really got to lay on them before you
Yeah.
buy them. You really do. You can't just look online and say, "Well, that one, no, it doesn't work."
Mm-hmm.
Like that. And if you have somebody a sleeping partner, they got to be with you too. But yeah, some people I like them super plush, but with my size, sometimes I sink into it. So I should have like a medium firm one. But my wife, she's 4'8". She's very tiny, so she can handle anything, right? But yeah, your situation in particular, you went with a hybrid. That's definitely sturdy support, yet with the foam on top. Now, you said, did you go with the plush one, or did you say we could go on
No.
I could go on for days about this. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe I should slow down. Let's let somebody else have.
I appreciate the input, Nate. Yeah,
Yeah.
I went with something that I could, like, I did get out to the mattress store, but that's another whole challenge because I have a stair lift that some days has not been manageable
Mhm.
for me. Luckily, I feel like I've rallied a little bit. Sorry, my headpiece, I have to really sit still. It's being a little
Right.
finicky. Um, uh, I've luckily been able to manage my stair lift lately, but standing and being able to take a few steps and then step down, like it's just like everything is just not working recently. So I did manage to get out to the mattress store, but in order to exchange the mattress, yes, I would have to go again. And that's a complicated affair. Like I have to get two people to
Exchanging
help.
mattresses. No, it's more than that. They don't want to exchange crap because they
No, no,
can't
no, no.
sell it again.
No,
They
they do.
can't.
They have a really good program
Oh,
actually, like
okay.
through Sleep
That's really
Country.
good.
Yeah. For
Well, it's
$90, they'll
Canada.
come and exchange them.
No.
Yeah.
But if you so you haven't got a new mattress yet?
No, I have this new one, and I'm
Okay.
just kind of like, oh, should I have gone with something a little bit firmer that I could move around in a bit more? But this is just one of many issues that I'm dealing with. I guess that was the point I was trying to make.
The one thing I caught is some mattresses have this like foam encasement on the side of them that go around the
Yeah,
coils,
the
and
transfer
that's
edge.
easier. Yeah, and that's easier to sit on and then move out.
Yeah.
And I also would highly recommend an adjustable base. I got that on my bed,
Oh,
and
I
that's
have.
whenever
I have. Yeah.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh my
mean
God,
for
I'd die
anybody.
without it.
Oh, that zero gravity position, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
I
you don't
wouldn't be able to
understand.
manage being on my back like I am and so
Oh,
still in bed without the adjustable base. I mean, I'm moving it
I'm
all night long. My control lives right here basically on me. Like, oh my, I wake up in the night like, oh, I got to move. Okay, where's my control? And seriously, if I lose it, I'm losing my marbles. But
yeah, I hit it in my sleep sometimes, and that messes with
yeah,
me because I'm sleeping it. Whoa.
yeah.
But no, another one I get. I don't know if anybody else plantar fasciitis. Both of
Mm.
my feet, very
Oh,
bad.
brutal.
Cortisone shots every month.
Do you have
Right?
you have a ski boot for your feet?
No, the first they tried night splints, and they
Yep,
kind of like
yep.
exposed like that. That didn't work. They taught one was talking surgery, but my other podiatrist, who I prefer more, he's saying that the surgery is just it's not worth it because where it alleviates that pressure, it puts it other places. It's crap.
You know what? I had it for a long time on one foot, terrible, and night splints, but I learned how to tape my foot from a very good physiotherapist, and that's the only thing that fixed me.
So I've tried several methods of taping my foot with the KT tape. And yeah, it's still that. Now, bear in mind, I was in sales and on a tile floor on concrete, like, and wasn't allowed to
Hmm.
sit down for years. And
Yeah.
I just figured, oh, everybody's feet hurt like this, but no, my gait's all messed up. So, you know,
Oh,
right?
I feel
And
for you.
yeah, and that's why they got me. Yeah, I can't stand in my kitchen for longer than 10 seconds without these cortisone shots. I mean, it's the only thing that's helped me. Period. And
Mm.
I was getting them every 6 weeks, but then it switched up to a month because they're not good.
Pain.
But
It's just the bane of our existence, it seems.
well, that's what I told my extended family because they're all in Pittsburgh. It's like they could say, well, it's not a death sentence. I'm like, no, it's a torture sentence. you know, I,
Hmm.
I'm sentenced to vibrate and be shocked my whole life. You know, but
Anyway, that's kind of my summary. I'm in limbo land. I'm not on any medication. I'm hoping to get back on Ocrevus. I've got an appointment with my neurologist, but not till February 11th. So obviously there's no panic. And then I just found out today that the results they just released, like if you were on placebo or on medication. And sure enough, I've been on medication all along. So because I was in a randomized control trial the first year, I didn't know until I had shown like 6 months of disability progression. Great, you have to like progress before you actually get the medication. So I was put on the medication officially 6 months ago, but I was on it the whole time. So obviously it didn't work. I mean, I already knew it wasn't working because I'd been on it for 6 months, but yeah, so very disappointing. So there's a successful BTK inhibitor, fenebrutinib. That one has actually been successful, but tolebrutinib for primary progressive has not been successful. They say that there have been positive outcomes for relapsing remitting though, so there is hope for those of you that are relapsing remitting. Don't give up hope. There are, these new types of medications coming along, but I did not happen to get one. So the fun of primary.
Sorry to hear that, Carmen, because we thought you weren't getting the meds, but it was the fact that the meds weren't working.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. Yeah, it was kind of a bit of a downer. Like that was a not so happy Christmas present. But anyway, carry on. What can you do? Can't do much.
Are there other medications that you can consider right now, or I mean, where are you? You're relapsing remitting right now,
No,
or
no, no, no. I'm
you're
primary
secondary
progressive.
progressive?
I'm primary progressive.
Oh, you're primary progressive.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's the problem. There aren't medications for me.
For
Ocrevus
primary.
is the only real thing.
What's the
I
deal
was
with
just
the
going to ask you.
55 and Ocrevus?
Well, Ocrevus is, well, I don't know. 55 is this magical number where like some doctors don't want to treat you. This is just something I've heard. It's not based on any research or any documented info. But when you're over 55, I mean, the theory is that as you age, your immune system settles down and you're not in such active inflammation.
No, there
But
have
that's
been
bullshit.
there's been trials that they've done that have proven that wrong. So the doctor should not be saying that. If you're
No, and they
hearing it,
didn't. No.
okay.
It's just like information that I've heard in the background, and I have a neurologist that knows that my study was canceled. The study nurse talked to him, and he's normally a very good neurologist, but no sense of urgency of like giving me a call and making arrangements to get me back onto my medication that I've now been off of for like over a year and a half basically. So it's just
And
really frustrating.
So
and there's
you
no
were
way for
on
you to
Ocrevus?
reach out to him and ask for urgency.
Yes. That was the appointment that I got when I sent a message asking for an appointment to discuss
Not
medication
until
because it was
April.
canceled. No,
Yeah.
February 11th. So it's only a few weeks away now, but still, this
Okay.
has already been a month that I've known like about the cancellation of the trial, and that he has known as well because he knew the same time that I did, basically. What were
Yeah,
you
yeah.
saying, Rick?
Well, a couple of things come to mind. I mean, even though you're in Canada, um, Hannah just, I was going to mention this. Kari, take a look in the chat window. I sent you a private message. Hannah, I texted Hannah to see if I could get her onto the call, but she's got a bit of a medical emergency with her mom, so she's had to go over to her mom's house. She says that you can call the Ocrevus website and you can speak to the patient navigators and they will help you. Now, I don't know how that affect whether that's true for you in Canada, but if it is true for you in Canada and you can tell them where you were and you've been on a trial and you want to go back on the Ocrevus, they may be able to give you some guidance. For
Right.
Corey, if you can hear me, Hannah says you should call and speak to the patient navigators and to see if you're eligible for free Ocrevus.
Yeah, I will do that.
Okay, and give Hannah a call tomorrow. She's wonderful. She'll be a good source of advice. Also, she really knows the NMSS. I put that number in there for you. For
Okay, thank
you,
you.
comment. I don't know. Feel free to reach out to Hannah too, because she may be able to get to some people behind the scenes and see what she can do. She's an Ocrevus ambassador.
Oh,
So
okay.
they use her to send her around to speak for Ocrevus.
Okay, good to
And if
know.
She
you
may
guys
have
don't
some.
know Hannah, she is amazing. I mean, don't be shy. She's very easy to talk to. She's amazing. Yeah. Don't be shy with her. She's there to help you.
Yeah, she's
Easy to talk
really
to.
lovely, and so it's different. I realize it's different for you being north of the 49, but maybe she has some ideas, or maybe you can ask her to ask somebody. I don't know.
Yeah.
My feeling in situations like this is you reach for the sky. If you don't touch it, no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
But you try and you
Uh-huh.
see what you can come up with. But it just seems to me like the Canadian medical system should put you back on Ocrevus, which is where you were in the first place.
Yeah, and especially because up here it costs around $10,000, not $200,000. I just looked
Right.
it up today. 9,700 and some is what Pharmacare was charged. Isn't that crazy?
It's ridiculous. It's
Yeah,
it's insane.
criminal.
It
Anyway, I
really is.
appreciate the suggestions. That's awesome, and I've copied that link, so that's good.
Okay, and I'm just sending you Hannah's telephone. I'm just sending you Hannah's telephone number, and she's obviously she's a bit, but she knows you're a moderator on this call, and she knows who you are,
Yeah,
and I'm
she
sure
knows me.
she'll listen to you, and if she has any ideas, she'll send it to you. And
Thanks,
Corey, I
Kim.
really hope we can help you.
I thank you very much, Rick.
And also thanks, Kim, for the other link that you sent too.
Yeah, it doesn't go into the article. It's just like the summary. I don't know. I was trying to find a better article because that one was from 2025, and other things are like 2018. So
It's okay. I'll take a look. Appreciate it.
Tell that neurologist to call me.
Okay, what are you going to tell him, Rick?
I'll tell you after I've spoken to him.
This is PG-13, Rick.
Yeah. I appreciate the support, though. That's awesome.
So the newbies that are here tonight, the one thing I learned when Carmen talked about this previously is you have to approve drugs by province. It's not all Canada. And so Carmen was one of the people in the trials to get Ocrevus to be approved in British Columbia. So she was one of the people to get that in that province. So that's why
Like I received it 2 years before it was actually approved for use in Canada, or in my province at least.
And that's why we're a little bit bitter about them not automatically putting her back on it.
Just would have thought it would
Because
slide
she
off
helped
the
them
shelf
make
next to
millions of
Tylenol sodium.
dollars getting them into
Because of
British
what?
Columbia.
Oh wow.
Go
So
ahead.
clinical trials
Go
can
ahead,
have
Nate.
benefits and sometimes not. So
I
Go
found
ahead,
being a
Nate.
little pesky helps me. Like I'll just like keep calling the doctor every day. I'll be nice about it, but I was like, I just keep calling and then they get annoyed of me. So then they fit me in sooner or like, I don't know. Yeah.
Colleen, that's such a great strategy. No, seriously. I mean, you're new, so you haven't seen our t-shirts, and I don't think anybody's wearing an AnCan sweatshirt or t-shirt today. But our t-shirts say they have the heart logo and they say be your own best advocate underneath. And we push that so strongly in all our AnCan groups, no matter what your condition. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. And it's even more so, I'm gathering that you're north of the 49. So I grew up in a national health system. I get the national health system. I do. And yeah, I mean, that's what you got to do. If you're willing to do it, that's what you got to do, because sooner or later they're going to have to pay attention to you. And God bless you for doing it.
Thanks.
I have
Definitely
a whole
tiring
routine. I have a whole routine now for when I'm on hold, because I'm just used to being on hold for a very long time. So I've just found ways to play on my phone, and I know I'm going to sit there and just wait it through.
It's a part-time job.
Yeah.
We won't
A
go into
full-time
it.
job.
We won't talk about it, but with my insurance company, I've had to create my own journal to keep everything on track and who I called when, what was discussed.
Mm-hmm. I got my notepad on my phone with the same thing.
Kim, do we have do we? Oh, you may remember too, Carmen. Do we have any other? Do we have other Canadians that from different provinces that attend regularly in the MS group?
Yeah,
Oh yes,
Louise,
we have
Louise,
Louise.
in Nova
Yes, we have to
Scotia.
leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Anyone
only other
else you
person.
can think of?
No, I think that's the only one that I've.
That's the only thing I
For a
think
long
of.
time, I was the only one from Canada, but
Yeah.
She
Louise.
tends to come to our afternoon session because she's an
Yes.
hour ahead of the Eastern time zone. So
Yeah.
starting
Half
at
an
like
hour, maybe.
9:30 at night's a little tough for her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of Canadians in our cancer groups. That I know. What province are you in, Colleen?
Oh, she's not. She's Californian.
Oh, I'm in
you're
LA.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
in LA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
we're
was thinking
overrun
you were
by
in-
Californians and Indianan people today.
Yeah.
Tonight.
That's right.
Yeah.
No
Yeah, a lot of
Michigan.
us.
What
No, we
what
have
happened to the
John.
Michiganders? We usually
John
have-
got tired. He got the COVID vaccine today, so he was feeling tired, so he dropped off. But he was here
Oh,
earlier today, tonight.
okay.
Jen hasn't been around
Late.
for a while. Jen Degman. I haven't seen her in a while.
No, and Lena, where are you? I can't remember. You're in
Lena's
California?
California. She's a California
Encino.
gal.
LA
Yeah.
area as well.
Lena and I are like neighbors.
That's right.
Okay. we got a lot. Where are you, Nate?
I'm in Southern California as well.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 Southern California. Oh my gosh.
I'm a little bit more northwest. I mean, I'm like 3 hours from Vegas, an hour and a half from LA, 3 hours from San Diego, about an hour
West
Where are
Coast
you,
45
Palm Desert?
represent.
Yeah. Well, I'm originally from Pittsburgh, so I haven't found any good pizza yet.
Where
in
where
my
are
20
you?
years.
Palm Desert? Where are you?
Victorville,
Victorville,
Idaho.
close. Okay.
Yes.
How was that?
Yeah, you are.
Not a bad
Not
guess,
bad.
right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Palm Desert's closer to Palm Springs. Yeah. But yeah, Inland Empire.
Many,
I've learned
many
to love the
years
desert.
ago, I worked for a guy who built half of Victorville.
Oh,
A
really?
guy called Ray Watt, WATT. And
Huh.
he built W and something was his, I don't forget his partner out there, but yes, back in the day.
I probably know people that knew the guy.
Oh
because,
yeah.
I mean,
Well, he had a
I've kind of
partner.
gotten around here.
Partner out there. I forget who his partner was, but they built half of bloody Victorville
Oh, wow.
50 years ago. 50
Hey,
years
where
ago.
in LA do you live?
What? What do you
Colleen.
say?
Colleen,
Yeah.
where in LA do you live?
I live in Sunland, Tahunga area. Do you know where that is?
Okay.
So there's like, yeah, right at the top of LA,
Pasadena.
next to the
Okay.
National
Yeah.
Forest.
Pasadena,
Got it.
Tahunga, right?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It
Is there anything else anyone wanted to talk about? Oh, I think Andrea wanted to talk tonight too before we get off topic too much here. So I know that.
I'm actually
so
gonna jump off. My caregiver's
Okay.
here. I gotta jump off. Bye, guys.
bye.
Bye bye.
So some of you might remember that I've kind of gone up and down with um a diagnosis over the years of pseudobulbar affect. And my neurologist has really been trying hard to pawn me off to a psychiatrist and telling me that it's not MS, that it's psychological, and I need, to talk to a doctor who understands brain medicines better than he does. Not brain medicines because he's a neurologist, but mental medicines better than he does. These are my words, not his. And I've been very frustrated with this over the years. And I had a follow-up appointment with him via telemed last week. And my attitude towards doctors, medicine, pharma, anything in the medical industry at all has just plummeted to, I mean, it was bad, but it's
It was
like
bad before, Andrea. Let's admit that.
it was bad before and now it's way, way worse. Like it just keeps getting worse. And I was trying to tell him about this rash and I could tell in his face, like, I'm your neurologist, not your dermatologist. Why are you telling me about eczema on your body, right? Like, I'm trying to get to, is there anything in my meds that you prescribed to me that might be causing this, right? But it takes me a long time to get there because I have MS and, my brain just works differently. And so I'm getting frustrated at his frustration and I just melted down right there in the middle of the appointment. And so he finally saw it firsthand. And now he's prescribing Nudexa again and telling me now again that he thinks it's pseudobulbar, now that he's seen it himself.
And you found the medication helpful before when you took it?
That's what I can't remember. I know that he prescribed it. I feel like I never took it because it wasn't on my insurance's formulary and it was something that I wasn't willing to pay for.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't know if it would work. I call it a fake medicine because they took a cough syrup and a heart medication, threw them together and said, let's market this for more money for pharma. So I call it a fake medicine. I mean, that's my attitude. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's where my brain is. Um, So, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know, whatever. But I haven't gotten it yet. Still waiting for my insurance to or the pharmacy or I don't know. They'll tell me how to get it. Uh,
I feel
So
for you. That's insane. That's yeah. That's well, I was just thinking because I just saw my dermatologist today, and
mm,
I was there with her, and I'm explaining everything, and it dawned on me. In order to be fair, she doesn't have her degree in MS studies. She's not a specialist. She's a skin specialist, but people that come in with MS for her are pretty rare. I mean, she knows what's going on. She's like, oh, okay, and she has to like remember what she learned. And our neurologists who have a specialty, yeah, they don't have an excuse. They got it. They have to tell us exactly what's going on. But all these other doctors, we got to give them a grain of salt. And as far as the medicine too, yeah, it's all just shooting in the dark. There is no cure. There's science is getting so far, and I don't know if this helps
I
or
don't
not,
know.
but
I'm just saying that the Chinese had a lot of cures from herbs and things that grew out of the ground that cannot be monetized. You can't if you didn't make the substance, you can't claim the substance and so nobody will run clinical trials on a
Mhm.
on a on a plant because they can't claim they own the plant.
and both heroin and fentanyl are trademarked names by different pharmaceutical corporations. I'm with you. Um, And to
left
make
me at
matters worse,
heroin.
yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's trademarked by the Bayer Corporation. Yeah, it was an old drug back in like the 30s.
Well, I
I
know they
swear.
used it. They used it and they tried to do something with it, but when
Yeah.
I think of heroin, I think of like, well, now marijuana is
Oh
a
yeah.
Schedule 3 versus a Schedule 1, but
No, yeah, yeah, it's the same heroin. Yeah, same one. It was made by Bayer, the aspirin people. Um, but yeah, this was a stab to my gut. My father died from liver failure due to hepatitis C, and there was no anything for it. And now it's a pill, a one-time pill,
Yeah. I know
and that
this,
broke my
and
father up.
doctors
You
have
know?
saved my life. I have literally been about to die, and doctors have saved my life, and I'm usually grateful for that. But so I don't hate all doctors. There have been amazing doctors. There have been drugs that again have saved my life, and I've been very grateful for it. But it's the complex around it. It's the fact that a drug costs $9 in Canada and $6 billion in the United States. Um, yeah, I'm exaggerating. I'm just the point. It's not the dollar amount, right? Like it just blows my mind, and I just have a really bad attitude. I get that.
You have a right to
Uh,
have any attitude you want. That's the other thing I learned through all of this is I just give far less of a fuck about impressing anybody. I mean, life is short at this point. What else have I got? You know,
I
you
mean,
know.
right.
the good news about Nudexa, whether or not you choose to use it, it's not going to kill you if you don't take it or you do take it. You know what I'm saying? So if you are able to take it and you're like, hey, this helps me, then you can keep taking it. And if it doesn't help you, then you can stop it. It's not a huge deal. But there's other things like when Corey wants
I
to
was
prevent
gonna
like a blood clot, I go, yeah, that blood
Uh,
clots can kill you.
Well,
yeah,
I've
that's
also
dangerous.
been dinged, Kim, with here, take this drug. It's
Mhm,
gonna help it.
mhm.
Oh, 10 years later, oh, sorry, you can't come off of it or without going crazy or going through detox or you have to taper it or whatever. Like, I didn't know, for example,
Mhm.
Cymbalta
Oh,
is
oh God, yes, yes. You have to taper that one. Yes, yes.
uh yeah.
A
It
lot of a
didn't
Lamictal,
lot
go
of
well
brings
Lamictal.
because
out. Yeah,
I didn't know. The other one was gabapentin.
yes. So a lot of
Uh,
drugs that affect your brain, you have to taper off them. You cannot stop cold because you can have
right,
really
but I
bad
was
side
given
effects.
bad I was
Yeah,
given gabapentin for pain.
Mhm,
Nobody explained to me that it was affecting my brain. Like they don't
yeah.
tell you these things.
anything that's affecting your central nervous system is affecting your brain. So yeah,
I was on that
yeah, but they
gab.
didn't tell you that. They didn't straight out say that. But yeah, they don't. They do a good
I,
job getting you on the medications, but they don't do a good job. Like if we need to stop this, you cannot stop abruptly, or that is a bad thing. No, I
I had to
tapered
do
off
my own
of.
research on that too.
Yeah, for
I was on that,
Cymbalta. Go ahead. What'd you gonna say, Corey?
I was on that gabapentin for a while, and probably I don't know, probably 2 years. My neurologist put me on it, and I was taking it 3 times a day, and I don't know, it didn't seem to be helping me.
Mm-hmm.
And I, I don't like taking medicine. I don't like taking medicine when it doesn't help me, you know. So I just quit taking it because
Exactly.
it wasn't doing anything for
Help you,
me.
it's not medicine, right?
Well,
Yeah,
I just quit.
and
I quit.
Categorically, not
yeah,
medicine.
Mhm. And
and
then the
I
gabapentin.
quit.
detox started, didn't it, Corey?
What's that?
The
Did you have any
shaking, the
problems when you stopped, or
detox.
were you okay?
But I don't know. I just quit taking it. And then when I went up there to the doctor, they they had all these medicines I was on, and they said the gabapentin. I said no, I quit taking that shit. I mean, no sense in taking it. Wasn't helping. And then she just took it off my medicine.
Yeah, gabapentin's also one of those medication that has a huge therapeutic range where you could be taking like 100 milligrams or you can be taking 800 milligrams. It has a really large, so depending on probably the strength of dose of the person, you may not notice it if you stop that abruptly.
Yeah, because I think mine was only a 300 milligram.
Yeah, so you were like in the middle of the road.
But like I said, it just wasn't doing nothing, and I was tired of. I just wasn't going to take it. It wasn't doing nothing for me.
Mm-hmm.
I have crates
Sorry,
full of
and
gabapentin.
it didn't land as well when I did that. Yeah.
I
Yeah, and
gotcha.
it affects people differently. Some people don't have a problem at all. Other people have a major problem. So I was gonna tell you, when I did Cymbalta, and I was gonna get off of it, and I knew that I had to taper it, and I told my primary care physician, like, I need to taper off of this, and I have massive side effects in the past with tapering off drugs similar like this. So we did a 2.5 month slow taper. Like we tapered this thing super slow. Despite having a 2.5 month slow taper, it took me 6 months after completely stopping it to renormalize. And it just unmasked everything. And so now I'm having all this pain and all these symptoms. And I'm just like, if I just wait, it'll normalize and it'll go away. But it sucked. And anytime they try to convince me, hey, you want to go on some kind of antidepressant, I'm